Yeah, I know.
So pretty.
1, 2, 3.
Good morning, Miranda! Welcome to the DJ's Food Breakfast! Welcome, 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 welcome!
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I'm really excited to be here. I get to see you guys and how you do it behind the scenes. Mutsidisi, oh my gosh.
It's been a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Like that's what's in the past, in the history.
Oh my goodness. It is amazing to see you do your thing. I'm just like, what?
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But this is not my interview. This is your interview.
Yes.
Let's talk mainly 2017. The Queen. You know, you were coming in and out of our lives every single evening as Joy, this beautiful, beautiful woman, Afro out, looking amazing. When did you get that? No, now we need you on all the time, and how did that change the course of your career?
I'm not sure if people are familiar that listen to the show. Joy was on the show originally when the Queen started as Jerry's potential lover, and then she left. She went to New York. When I was asked to come back, I was like, "Ooh, seems like it's gonna be juicy," and it was juicy. Not only was it juicy on the script end, it was juicy with what they had for me for wardrobe, what they had for me with my hair. I have to give it up to Ferguson Films. I mean, they are an amazing production company, and when they put something together, they like put their all into it, and everything is a team effort. So when you come in, there's an actor. You're best to know that you're going to go into a team. You're not just there to be an actor to go in and go, okay, 1 liner, 2 liner, 3 liner, go. And then you're out of there. You know, you actually get to know the people. You sit with them, you talk, you run lines. It's an actual like team effort.
Let's talk about the album. Now, I just said the album's out. I lied. Lendota is out. The song is
Yes.
out. But you still want to put out the full-length album.
Yeah.
When is the full-length album coming out?
So first thing is first. I'm releasing my second single towards the end of this year called Ubuhle Bemvelo. It's in final edits and in final mixing and in mastering, blah blah blah. And then from there, I'm going to release 6 tracks just to warm up the people to see if they like what I do. And then next year we do the full project. Why not? You know, I'm an independent artist, so I'm doing everything myself. It's just taking me slightly longer than the normal person that would be under a record label. But I'm all about owning your own stuff and taking your time and allowing your art to mature.
What makes you angry?
A lot. I used to have an anger problem. I'm working on it.
Wow!
I'm working on it.
That's a
At all.
I'm so much friendlier. You've known me since I've been friendly. If people that know me from school and know me from varsity will tell you how angry of a person I was. I know now, I didn't know then, but I know now I had identity issues. I didn't know what race I belonged to. I didn't know which race group to hang out with. Because I'm so diverse in my cultures and in my languages and so forth, I just didn't know where I belonged. And I suppose also because I didn't know my mom and I have a culture situation because my dad's white and my mom's black. So I didn't really know where I fitted in totally. So most of the time I had to figure myself out. I feel like I talk too much about my husband and my kids. My husband.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's absolutely
That is the
nothing wrong
most
with that.
beautiful thing.
What an amazing human
Yeah.
being. Like, if it wasn't for that man, I'm about to tear up. If it wasn't for that man, I'd be lost in this world. Like, he
Aww.
It's all right.
It's cool.
he helped me figure out why I was so mad at the world. And also helped me figure out what could make me happy in this world, which was always the arts and always music and always hanging out with people of the same nature of what I do. He's just got such amazing wisdom. Whenever I need any advice on anything, he's my first reference, if not my dad.
How important though is it for him to be in the industry that you are in? Because you mentioned earlier that he's the engineer in terms of your music and he does the arrangements and stuff. How important is it that at least he's in the industry?
So my husband comes from a musical family.
Yeah.
It just so happened that his dad then went into I don't know if you call it language but he's the Zulu professor for UKZN, his dad. So my husband does a normal 9 to 5, and then he does his passion, which is music, on weekends and in the evenings when he gets his own time to do it. It's very important in a relationship for you guys to understand each other's industries. Otherwise, your relationship is not going to work. You won't know why your husband's working late. You won't know why your wife is in the studio the whole evening, or whatever the case is. Same with your kids. I woke up my son at 5:30 this morning. I said to him, listen, I want to take you to this interview so that you can see when mommy says, I have an interview, this is what I'm doing.
Sure.
And he was so excited. And then I said to him, I might take you to school late today. Are you okay with that? And he was like, yes, mommy, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Excited as very important as a family to understand each other's
you know,
industries.
Miranda, you mentioned earlier that you had a sort of an identity sort of problem.
Yeah.
You didn't know yourself. And obviously moving to the Ntshangase family, they are hardcore Zulus. If the dad is a professor in UKZN, it's like so intense.
Yeah.
Do you feel you had to have that shift of not knowing yourself and adopting a second family? Because when you get into marriage, you're not only marrying him, but his whole entire family.
Yes.
And coming from a Zulu household,
Yeah.
you know, you have to learn a lot of stuff.
Yes.
How's that transition been though?
It was a very difficult transition for me personally. I was raised pretty much white because my dad's white, or let me not say white, but more open-minded to everything else.
Yeah.
Whereas in the Zulu culture, there are certain rules and regulations to absolutely everything. Ngisho nje uvula umnyango nje.
Yes.
There's a rule to that.